Everyone, I wanted to make a quick video today, kind of showing you my items that I got in my March subscription package from Ellie and doing a quick review. Earlier this month, I wrote like a giant, huge, long blog post that talked about the subscription service and the items that I got. But now that I've kind of had a month to like wear them and try them out, I thought I'd do a little video. I meant to do it way back then, but it's been a crazy month. I apologize for the quality, like looking at this right now. I can see that my webcam is like in worse form than usual today, so I'm sorry that it's really kind of grainy and weird. I think it's the light. I'm filming at like 9 a.m., which I never do, so it's barely light outside. It's still wintry here. It's gross, bleh. But yeah, so there's not a lot of light. I'm like missing a light bulb in my ceiling right now, so I apologize for the quality, but I wanted to give you kind of a quick look at the items that I got and kind of about the service. I will put a link to the blog post that talks about this right down there in the info bar, so if you haven't read that yet, go check it out. It has so much information, like your head will explode. If you have questions that I don't cover in the video or in the blog post, just leave them in the comments and I will do my best to answer those for you. To give you kind of the nutshell idea, Ellie is a subscription service, kind of like Birchbox, but it's for workout clothes, like activewear, or if you're me, sitting around the house wear. So you pay, it's $50 a month. If you use my affiliate link to sign up, you can get your first month for $40. And for that, my cat is meowing and it's adorable. For that, you get 2 items a month. It used to be that you got a top and a bottom, but now you can pick any 2 items you want. So if you want 2 shirts, you can get that. If you want like a pair of capris and a pair of pants, you can get that. Whatever you want, 2 items. And they're really nice quality. At first, honestly, I'm pretty cheap, so I was like, 50 bucks. But I've kind of been, since I've been into this, I've been looking like when I'm out in the stores, and like nice workout type pants tend to run like $50 to $100, which is crazy. And I looked then at like some less expensive stores like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, like the kind of off, like not department stores, but you know what I mean, the discount stores. And workout pants there, like the lesser quality, were like $20. So you're paying kind of what you would pay for like TJ Maxx type workout clothes and getting really nice quality. But like I said, that's all covered big time in my blog post, and I will put the link to the post, and then I will also put my ambassador link down there, which you can use to get 20% off your first month, which makes it like 40 bucks, which is so cool. Love it. Totally worth it, in my opinion anyway. So let me show you what I got. I'm going to show you the shirt first because I am absurdly in love with this top. And I know you can't see the whole thing like on my little screen very well because this is kind of small, but again, go to the blog post. There's pictures out the wazoo. Actually, let me stick a picture of the outfit right here. That kind of gives you the chance to see the whole thing since I can just kind of hold this up here. So this is the really cute shirt that I have. I believe this is called the Catch Me If You Can shirt. I suck at names, so I'm not entirely sure. This is the size large. I'm usually like a 10, 12 in clothes, depending, well, in dresses. So that should give you an idea. But this is super stretchy. It's a 4-way stretch. So I think this would fit in extra large. I'm definitely much larger on top than on bottom, and it stretches to fit really nicely. And I don't honestly know the fabric makeup. I think it's a certain percent spandex and either cotton or polyester. I did my research for this one, y'all. Okay, yes. 72% nylon, 28% spandex. Wait, I just completely lied to you. 89% nylon, 11% spandex, and the contrast, which I believe are the white stripes. White stripes. Hey, Jack White. 72% nylon, 28. Math is hard, y'all. You know what? Check it out. Read. Read for your sweet little selves. You can't see that on here. Anyway, polyester spandex blend. Super stretchy, 4-way stretch. Absurdly soft. And then, up here by the arms, here's the shoulder, here's the arm. You have these little white, I'm gonna laugh every time I say white stripes now. Fell in love with a girl. Okay, musical break over. Okay, so you have Jack and Meg White up here. And this is the Ellie mesh, which I know, sorry you can't see it so great, but it's a mesh. Let me show you one layer because you can't really see through that. But obviously this is a mesh. Hello, I can see you through there. And what's awesome is that this is right up by your shoulders and thus right by your armpits. So you get a little bit of ventilation there, which is so nice. I picked this partly because I didn't have any long sleeved like workout clothes. As somebody that lives in Florida most of the time, I hardly have any long sleeve clothes to begin with. So I thought, hey, that's kind of cool. And then I loved the color because this is such a great color, like turquoise, big. Um, yeah, so absurdly comfortable. I was going to wear this hiking the last time I went, and then it somehow ended up being in like the upper 60s, and it ended up being, I felt like it was a little too warm, which is surprising because it's a fairly thin fabric. So I ended up wearing like a t-shirt instead. But so if you're working out like in cold weather, this is awesome. I ended up sleeping in this the other night because I wanted something long sleeved and like super comfy to sleep in. And I did not want to take it off the next day. You know how you kind of do the whole PJs all day thing? I was like, yeah, we're just going to hang out because it is that, like, comfortable. The other kind of interesting thing about this top, hang on, I got to kind of like halfway put this on here. It has these awesome little thumb holes. So if you're running like when it's cold, you can hook this on here so your sleeves don't ride up. Um, I tend to get annoyed by thumb holes. I like them for like if I'm running from the car into the store, basically. But for like, if I was going out hiking or running or whatever, I don't run, by the way, just, full disclosure there. I think that would get annoying because I used to dance, and whenever we would wear like arm warmers that had something on the thumb, that irritated me so quickly. So this is fairly comfortable for a thumb hole, but personally, I don't like to wear them a lot. This is also made to where it can be like a mitten, so check this out. I was so confused by this when I got it. But you take this little edge here and it wraps around your fist. And it's not like a perfect little mitten because you have this here and you have to kind of make a fist for it to work. Because there's like, that looks wrong. Anyway, but if you are running and it's super duper cold, it gives you some coverage. I'm trying to show different angles there. So I wish there was a less kind of awkward way because it feels like a failed Muppet or something. But it's good in theory. I think it could have been executed a little bit better. But I do like, if you're out in the cold, you have that little kind of built-in warmer. Um, what I don't like is there's no way to really kind of hide this if you're just wearing it normally. So like if you pull it up, it's, I mean, it doesn't stand out horribly, but it's a little awkward. I normally fold it over because the sleeves on this are surprisingly long. I'm 5'11", so I'm kind of like long everywhere, kind of Amazon woman. So I have super long arms, but like these are even long on me. So this is what it looks like if you fold it over. Pretty good. Again, it's a little weird that you have the hole there, but cool, comfy. And you can kind of see the spits. The only kind of fit issue that I have with this looks hilarious having one arm on, but this doesn't fit me great like in like the underarm area. I don't know how well you can see this. Yikes. Um, the seam, just kind of where it hits, instead of hitting like right here, which is my actual underarm, it hits right here. So that's a little bit off, but if I kind of pull the sleeve up so that I have some bagginess here, I don't notice it. But that was the only thing I noticed that the fit was a little bit off on me for. Another thing that I like about this, sorry I have no voice today. Again, it's like 9 o'clock and I slept like 3 hours. So the other thing that I like about this is that there's no tag up at the neck to annoy you. It just has the info printed on there. It says Ellie. And it's machine washable. I was looking at the information for Ellie and it actually says that all of their stuff is machine washable. And if you do wash something and it like falls apart or unravels or whatever, all you have to do is send it back and they'll replace it, which I think is pretty awesome. I do kind of wonder how that works, like how long of a guarantee that is, since they do new clothes every month. Like if this fell apart, 6 months from now, you know, I need to find out kind of the information on that. But I do like that. There is a tag, a care tag down here towards the bottom, but it hasn't really annoyed me yet. If it does, you can always just tear it out. I did wash this the other day and I was kind of nervous because it's not what I'd call delicate, but I was just kind of worried about how it would hold up, and it held up perfectly. Like, I can't tell any difference between when it was like brand new out of the package and now, which really excited about that. So I'm going to move on to the pants. I believe these are called the Love Struck capris, or are they the Kiss Me capris? I'll put the right name like right here. I'll have to look it up. Like I said, I'm terrible at names. Like the top, these are exclusive to Ellie, so you can't buy these anywhere else. I don't even know if you'll be able to buy them after the March collection is gone. And like I mentioned in my blog post, I originally requested a different pair of capris. The ones I asked for were all black. I got an email from my contact at Ellie that they had some, I guess, some problems with the manufacturing, and the capris that I ordered when they got them in stock weren't up to like their quality standards. So they went ahead and sent me these instead, and they're going to be sending me the ones that I originally ordered as soon as they're in and, you know, kind of pass muster. So these are, again, the capris that I got, and I really wish this was showing up better. I apologize. They're much prettier than what you're seeing on film. I'll try to brighten this up later. When I originally saw the picture of the waistband, I thought that it was the hot pink on top and then like a kind of maroon color. But what it actually is the same hot pink fabric all the way down, and then there's a layer of black mesh on this part. And again, I know that's not showing up well, but we've got the Ellie logo right there. Um, like the top, these are a nylon spandex blend. Oh wait, they're 90% supplex, which don't know what that is, and 10% spandex. And then the contrast, which I think is the pink, is 72% nylon, 28% spandex. And again, like the top, these are machine washable. Um, they're super comfy. There's a lot of stretch to the waistband, which is great. I'm usually like a size 10 in jeans. These are a size large and they fit me perfectly. Um, they would possibly fit a little bit larger, but probably not a lot larger. I think that Ellie is planning in the future to add extra large, which I think would be great, because that's going to expand their customer base by so much. These are kind of a mid-rise on me. I prefer a low rise, so actually what I've been doing is taking the waistband and just flipping it. And since it's like hot pink, it's still really cute to wear it that way. But I kind of like that it works well either direction. I haven't worn these a lot yet because it is winter here and they're capris, so, you know, I haven't gotten the same mileage out of them yet that I got out of the top. But so far I'm really liking these as well. The thing that I think is hilarious, and I mentioned this in my blog post too, these have the longest tag I have ever seen on a pair of pants. I think it's great. And it basically just has the material makeup, machine wash cold. And I like that it mentions use a teaspoon of salt to keep colors fabulous, which is a cool little trick. I'm probably going to cut this out because that is ginormous. But yeah, so far really liking these. And I'm sorry you can't see that all that well on here. So basically, love both of the items that I got. I'm really excited to get my March items. That looks great. My March items should be here any day, honestly. I was told they were shipping out this week, and this is Saturday, so they've kind of, you know, they're on their way. Maybe I'll even get them today. March, they did the little black collection, which everything was black. I kind of wish I had known that when I ordered my February items, because I wouldn't have picked black capris for that. I would have, you know, maybe got something else, but I really like the March collection. I ordered the shorts, which I can't remember the name of, and the back in black top, which I'm a little bit nervous about because it has like a built-in sports bra, and I am rather large on top. They told me it would fit my cup size, so fingers crossed that that'll work out because it's a really cute top. In terms of the actual subscription service, I've been kind of watching their Facebook page because I've seen that some people have had like customer service issues, and I mean, to be completely honest, you know, they have had some growing pains, it looks like. I think that it blew up a lot bigger than they were expecting really quickly. And I'm kind of surprised by the number of people on there. I'm like, whoa, and like the number of people that have been reading my blog posts and everything, which is kind of why I wanted to do the video. So, like the problem that they had with the capris that I originally ordered, you know, kind of things like that. I think they're having kind of new business, new venture some issues that they seem to be genuinely trying to work out. I mean, that's my opinion. So far, everything's gone great. I know other people might not feel the same way. Like for instance, today is March 29th, 30th? I think it's the 30th. I'm great with dates. It's the end of March and I don't have my March items yet, even though I ordered them like the 10th. And I know that a lot of people have theirs yet. So they've had some issues with shipping, and I did get an email about it like, weeks ago that said, hey, there's going to be a delay, hang tight. So I think that so far the slow shipping seems to be the biggest problem. So if you don't mind being patient, it's, in my opinion, it's totally worth waiting. So I'm not gonna like fall over dead if I don't get my workout shorts, a week after I order them. I think we're all really used to kind of in this age of internet, buying everything online. We're all really used to getting things like a couple of days later. At least I am. I'm pretty spoiled in that way. But, you know, if I don't get things for a couple of weeks, it's not that big of a deal. The only thing that I can kind of see a problem with that is for your first month. Like, how can you decide if you want to order next month's if you haven't gotten this month's yet? So there is kind of that. It looks like they're working to resolve that in the April's collection. They've already said won't be released on April 1st, so I like that they're kind of delaying it. I think April is going to be a coral collection, so I'm kind of on that. We'll see how it goes. Um, you can skip a month if nothing appeals to you, so if I don't like April, just won't get April. Um, but yeah, I like that they're kind of delaying it instead of getting further behind on shipping. They're going to push it back a little bit so they can kind of get caught up. Because, like I said, they had some problems like with those capris and I guess other things. And I think it's kind of snowballed on them where they've had so many orders and then like little delays become big delays. I don't know for sure. That's just kind of what I've read so far. So, what I would recommend if this is something you're seriously considering, go into it knowing you might have to be patient. Know that they're having, some kind of new business growing issues. They're figuring things out. Honestly, I think it's completely worth it, and I'm like really frugal about how I spend my money. I think it's really, good value, good use of money. It's not something I would do every single month because I don't need that many workout clothes, but it is really fun. Like I've been so impressed by the items that I got, and I love the design. Like they have really interesting designs, especially March so far. I've really liked. I had trouble picking a top. Um, but I'm really excited to see where it goes. I'm kind of glad I got in at the beginning. So, I think honestly it's worth checking out. Like, I give it my thumbs up. The worst that can happen is you hate it, you call them and get a refund. You know, big deal. So, go into it if you do want to sign up. Like I said, I have the link down there where you can get 20% off your first month, which makes it like $40. So, know it might be a couple of weeks before you get your items. Know they're still kind of working out the kinks, but I think it's worth a try, honestly. And if you don't like what you get, you can send it back for an exchange or a refund for free. So, I think it's worth a try. If you've had experiences, I'd love to hear about it. I've really been kind of watching their whole Facebook and Twitter and everything because, like, personally, I've had great experiences so far, but if this is something that I'm kind of talking about and reviewing, I want to know how it's been for other people as well. So, personal experience, everything's been awesome. Other people have had, some shipping problems, all that. So, you know, either wait a couple of months and kind of see how things are going to go, if they tighten up all the loose ends, or, just go into it and be patient. So if you have any questions, let me know. Leave comments, or you can leave a comment on my blog post. Yeah, hope that helps. Let me know if you have questions. I know I just said that like 3 times, but thank you guys for watching. Hope that helps you kind of make an informed decision. So have a great day, and if I get my March stuff in the next couple of days, I'll make a video for that too. See you guys later. Bye.